Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Hullet. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe. Belletti. And it's Messi. There will be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Neither side especially adventurous early on. That's been cut out, well played. Upamecano. Messi. Fiddles it through. Played back to the goalkeeper. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Ball's gone out of play. Makaleli. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Luis Suarez. Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? Messi. Messi's cross. And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Makaleli. Platini has it out wide and in space. And there's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Kimmich, played out to the right. He won't be happy with that one. And he's picked out the run. Platini.
Mexico are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's a key interception. Platini. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Upamecano.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pass is just off target. And it's Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free. Pedri, he's got away. So what can they make of this? Platini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Mexico back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a bullet was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the shot! And he's done it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Mexico get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mexico have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. He's played him through. This might spell danger. Pedri. Kimmich. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And we hit half-time. Mexico come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Mexico head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And the second half gets underway. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gently done. Oh, nicely intercepted. And Hullet! He scores! And this is getting better and better. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
And yes, it's him again. Mexico go 2 up. Shot at goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits it.
He's had a hit! Makaleli. Thuram. Well timed, excellent interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving forward, Batistuta. Chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe powering forward here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Mexico have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's gone backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Maldini. Mexico are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's in! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle, and here we go. Looking tidy in possession here.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Roberto Carlos. Mateus. And it's Sneijder. Neymar! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Mexico finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mateus. Sneijder. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hullet. Well, played right into his path. It's just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Shot at goal! It's in! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mateus. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, no joy this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Sneijder. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Interesting ball. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Neymar. It's Neymar! It's It's in! And they're back in front!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mexico are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. More and more pressure on the ball here. Roberto Carlos. Schneider. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub...
Luis Suarez! This time, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He can run onto that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely intercepted. 5 minutes till the break. Well, that is one way to stop him. Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played him through. Has a go! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he has been fouled there. Platini.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And it's Schneider. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He might be in here! Can he finish? And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Mexico playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Madrid get the second half started. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Mateus. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. Platini. Mexico do have a chance to counter here. Pirlo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Schneider. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, not quite.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's definitely not his best. Pirlo, Schneider, Bullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 71.898.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. There's the hit! Goal! Mexico! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Mexico clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Mexico go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mexico perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And that's not going to reach. Pirlo. And Mateus. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lahm. It's a good run down the right. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And now they can clear their lines. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
No way through. That looks a cracking ball. Now the finish! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again.
Cambio en México. Número 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mexico go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's fabulous. He's under a lot of pressure there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
We have already started here.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good-looking ball. Makaleli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rummenigge. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Driving forward. Mexico disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Suarez, Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gullit with the short one. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Very nicely done. In with a header! Goal! Arsenal! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but has a go! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Brilliantly cut out. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well...
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's got to be in here! Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chiellini gets over and intercepts. He's in! Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pirlo. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, no joy this time. Pirlo. And that's been won straight back. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Picked out brilliantly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hernes. Aim forwards. Luis Suarez. Keeper's ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Mexico head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
With the owner of a blue
So your views on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway. Makaleli. Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Rummenigge. Platini has a shot! Hits one! Gullit gets flagged offside. Pinches it off him. Koundé. That's a shade optimistic. Pirlo. Thinks one through. And he cuts out the supply. Chance here to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The attendance for this match was 60,100.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. It's been taken short. Mexico have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target.
Good ball over the top.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely worked.
And a header!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saliba cuts it out. Moved on forwards. That's good vision. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. He won't be happy with that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's had a hit!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cantona.
And the finish!
Goal! Mexico!
And the comeback is complete!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mexico get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
He's had it nicked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cleared away. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Suarez does well to get it back. Hernes. That's good running with the ball. And it's Hullet. Bergomi finds himself offside.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
The pass has gone astray. Bergomi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That looks a good ball through. It's Asa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper's in command. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Floated through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he skips past his man. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So that's it. It is all over. Mexico have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle, and here we go. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. That has been cut short. He's got the shot away! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Mexico are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Belletti. And that could set him on his way. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. And it's Makalele. And it's Makalele. Quarter of an hour played. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Mexico are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Hullet looks to get on the end of this. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Chiellini makes the interception. Davis.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Davis gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. Xavi Alonso. Belletti. Hullet. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hullet. Well, that is one way to stop him. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Pullet, played out wide. Thuram.
Oh, they can break here.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, and he's found the way past. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's another good win of the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Thuram getting this one clear. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Succumbs to the pressure. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Señoras y señores, visiten nuestra tienda oficial donde encontrarán souvenirs del partido de hoy.
And we're off again.
Mexico really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's gone loose. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pullet. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. There will be a throw-in. And it's Belletti. And here's Ribery.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso. Mexico still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. It's Belletti. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Thuram. Xavi Alonso.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71.649.
Batistuta, well read, and the danger is averted.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Ribery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Davis.
Cambio en México. Número 11. Número 10.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Número 7.
And
Número
he thumps
14.
it clear.
Número 9.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to break at pace. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good strength.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Alonso, and a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Stood up well to him there. And it's Ribery. Davis. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's a great ball. No, again, there's no way through. Half an hour gone in the second half.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 26. Se está realizando un cambio.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved. Strong running down that left flank. Mexico are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He's found a way through. Big shot, hits one. Oh, taken with style. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Xabi Alonso. Hullet! Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Mexico present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Mbappe, Adams does well to get it back, and he's gone searching cross-field. Vinicius Junior goes pelting down that left-hand side. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann puts his foot on the gas. Haaland! And that is doing no harm at all. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's bustling through here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Quarter of an hour played. Adams gets across to intercept that. Driving on and making good progress. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the other side. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mexico yet to have an attempt on goal. Griezmann. Played back in. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And he's gone looking for safety. Knocks it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Costa Curta cuts it out. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's picked out the run. Oh, super ball. And that has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Mexico have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Platini has been caught there, it's a foul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Time and again they are repelled. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Ruben Neves gets it away. Mexico are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Cafu. Griezmann. Cross to the back post. Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham. Mbappe. Haaland. And that's gone loose. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's Gullit. He is through here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Mexico leading 1-0.
Why are you coming at me with 4 attackers, guys? What have I done? What have I done to you, bro? God damn it. You've been lucky so far. Yeah, I think we've been lucky so far. He's balling. What have I done to deserve?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Mexico really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Yeah.
Mbappe,
I agree.
he's found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there.
Of course.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
Oh.
Can he finish?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That has earned a few nods of approval from
Look
the
at
bench.
that. Guys in a free-to-play team, guys, and I'm getting
Number
cooked
2
like
then.
these guys. I need a second goal. ASAP.
And now they can spring out of defence.
I need to be against run of play, but I don't mind. I'll take it.
Makelele looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out.
Oh
Really
no.
nicely
Oh
done.
no. Platini. Where are you hiding, man?
Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's
Referee,
caught him there.
yeah.
It's a free kick.
Yeah,
There could be trouble here.
let's do that.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Why? Why only keep it in his pocket, guys? Why? Need these
Vieira.
cards out, guys.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicked it back promptly. Platini.
Referee, one more now. Come on, referee. Oh, God damn it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Guys,
Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
we are not getting that second goal, are we?
And it's Gullit. Gullit tries a shot. Oh, taken with
Oh,
style.
I feel it, bro. Understand it, bro.
2 up now, and they are cruising.
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish.
Ah, you're playing for strikers already. Why are you coming up? Oh my God.
Mexico are
Playing for
now
strikers already. Why are you
luxuriating in a
attacking?
2-goal
Attacking,
lead.
why?
We're looking at a very different
Please.
game now. The command has been established.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Ruben
Oh.
Neves.
Mbappe.
You have a yellow card, bro.
Real chance here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Thank you,
That
Kimmich.
appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Thank you. This is your goal. No, what's going on? Oh, Tony Adams. Tony Adams.
Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot.
Yeah.
Can he latch onto this?
Time to get off, Kimmich. Enough of seeing things. Man, this game has been crazy, guys. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm not opening any of those packs. God damn it. My God, what's brother up to, man? He needs to win, man. Feels like he's the last, he's in Division 4. Maybe he needs this win to come to Division 3 because, why, bro? Why? I want to see you. Why? Come on, brother. Let's get a Gadabits in the frame, man. This guy is not joking, guys. In fact, I'll go on blue. I just lost 35 points, guys, to someone that was using smart assist. So
Vinicius Junior.
I'll do anything to protect this lead.
Steaming forward.
It's not that he used the fact that he used smart assist wasn't the problem. Just the way I considered both goals.
Well,
the way I considered both goals was ridiculous, guys. In fact, I had to quit, man.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham.
This is why I brought you in.
About their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And of course, you know it's done. You know it's done. Kicking power over. Is this 90?
And they are cruising away.
You know it's done.
All over in seconds. That's
you don't know when Hazard plays, it plays hot.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook
I'm still on blue now. Don't know what you expect, bro.
Counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Thank you. Thank
3-0
you.
and things are starting to look
you.
awfully cosy. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free.
Acceleration of Z100, balance of Z102.
He was not having it.
That's what you expect, guys.
Well, that defending is unapologetically
this game is
persistent.
broken.
It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's nice.
Physical contact of 80.
No, what has happened here?
Yeah, Ronaldinho is that guy, guys.
And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe.
Easy. Tranquilo.
And now the breakaway.
One man Mopo. Tony Adams.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mexico clearly now in lead preservation mode. 2 minutes to be added on.
Yeah.
He's found a way through.
Gonna bring me down or not?
Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the hit.
Ooh.
And the keeper has shown real.
You see that Ronaldinho's movement? It's planted to the ground, guys.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Pretty important. Starts to boost when you want that kind of animation. Acceleration, balance, physical contact. Yeah, breathing, of course, bro.
Imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start.
Free to play, and it was exemplary. It was good.
Ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Yeah, I think that's about it for now. Enough games for today already. I'm getting tired. Ooh, we lost 35, we're gaining 17. That's ridiculous. Yeah, we lost to this guy, man. It was a stupid game. Baba. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright guys, thanks for joining. See you all some other time. Still on the journey to Division 1. Not there yet, but we'll get there.